I want to talk about that because so the West Virginia legal community, it's, I mean, I know they didn't care for the jingle. It seemed that they actually didn't care much for lawyers advertising, and especially female law firm owners, and then just in general everything that you were doing at the time.
No, they did not. So that gets launched in 2001. I stay local with it. Huge success, double-digit growth, intake. So what I wanted people, my goal and with marketing was when someone thinks Social Security or says Social Security, they think Jan Dils. That was it. That was my directive to my marketing people, which was TV and radio. So when the jingle, it stayed local, and then in 2003 or in 2002, I had a judge. I said something after a hearing. I said, "Yeah, I might go to Charleston," and he's like, "You're not going to be able to break in here." He goes, "There's no way," because Charleston judges did all their outlying areas. And I said, "Why not?" And he's like, "Well, one, you're an outsider, and you're a female." Okay, so I wasn't going to perfect.
He hadn't heard the jingle?
Yeah, he's heard the jingle. So he's like, "That won't work here." And so I said, "All right." And so I had to do it at that point. And I went into the Charleston market hard, wanting to own the market. And there was many competitors for what I did there, and just cutting through the legal community. And so I started doing that, and shortly thereafter, I started getting written up in the newspapers there, and I started.
In what sense? Like
being negative about lawyer jingles, being named, just how it's degrading the profession, that kind of thing. And I then had the state Supreme Court and the state legislature draft up a bill and push the fact that wanting to change lawyer advertising with me as the poster child.
We won't take no for an answer, Bill.
Yes.
Wow.
At first, they first tried to get me disbarred by saying that I am promising something that I could not achieve. Won't take no for an answer. Is saying that I'm guaranteeing a win, is their argument. The state ethics board said, no, that's not what she's saying. It's a term of art. And so I had to have that argument. But I spent time. It took time away from my business to do this. And I'm just opened up the Charleston office. So it started getting a little stressful for sure. And then the state legislature put the bill, had the bill. The state Supreme Court justice wanted to change our advertising rules in the state because of me. And I was just ended up on the front of the Charleston Gazette.
I mean, did you ever think, okay, maybe I should dial this back, or like, just I'm ruffling a lot of feathers?
I'm sorry. No, I didn't. I didn't think I should dial it back, but my parents did, my husband. I had a lot of people saying, why don't you just change the words, or don't just say the tagline. We don't have to sing it, or all that kind of thing. And I'm like, no, there's nothing wrong with what we're doing. And if I don't advertise, then how is anybody going to know? How am I going to be able to help people? What if there are a lot of people out there like my aunt who went and was told no? That's the premise of it. My aunt was told no. She could not receive Social Security disability. She just quit. She never appealed that decision. She didn't know any better. And there were so many people out there just like her. So I just was not going to do that.